I'm live early. Boom. Early. Look out. Willie's in the house. AgTech 45 showing up first off the bat. I got everything I need here. I don't even know. I just got home a little bit ago. It's either Willie or AgTech. I'm not sure who it is. Who is it? Don? Right on. Don? Oh, go get the pizza. Oh, boy. Willie's in the house. Right on, Willie. Joey, how are you? Great to have you here. My week, AgTech. We'll get into that. Oh, what a wild week. Man, it's been a struggle, buddy. Been a struggle week. No, it's been, there's been some good days. There's been some not so good days. Just got done working on a skid steer, and man, I am tore up. Boy, I am tore up. Good evening, Everyday Fleet Tech. How are you? It's great to have you in the chat, as always. And thank you for your inspirational video that you sent me on the Instagram. I appreciate that. You made my day. I'm not going to lie. T. Morrison, how are you? What's happening? It's great to have you here. You know what's funny is there's 10 people in the chat now, and it's kind of just slowly rolling in. We're 2 minutes in, and we're still early by 2 more minutes. So it's been good for you guys that are hopping on here quickly. We'll see who's going to be late today. Kyle, yep, making up for last week. Absolutely. Samuel, how are you? Great to have you in the chat, as always. I'm going to drink something a little different tonight than coffee. So, have you guys ever had one of these? I don't know. Not a sponsor, by the way. Not a sponsor. Just something that I've found that not so bad. Not so bad at all. Everybody's saying hi. That's because you're always late. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm saying, I'm glad. What's up, Joey? How are you? Great to have you in the chat, as always. Mark, what is going on tonight? All sorts of crazy stuff. We are going to have a great night. I'll tell you that. It's kind of crazy. You get the little vanilla. That's this vanilla right there. It's pretty good. I'm not going to lie. It's not too bad. Hey, Steven, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Everyday Fleet Tech. Yeah, for a little while, I'll be able to keep up with comments. I'm only a few behind right now. That's kind of the nice part. But my week has been, I've had them a little too sweet for you. Yeah, they are a little sweet. It's the closest thing to a Tim Hortons ice cap, but this is a little sweeter. And the old Timmy Hose is a little bit less sweet, I guess. Where did I put my phone at? I got to do this real quick here. I'm going to take and do this right quick here because I got to bring this up. So we're going to do a quick little thing here. Hello, everybody. Old Time Welder. Sitting here doing a live stream, and the Old Time Welder says he's waiting on a seed delivery, watching from his truck. Who could he be waiting for? Sitting here doing all right, we got to send that out real quick. Give some crap where crap is due. But yeah, who texted me? MLH. MLH is 119 subscribers to go to hit 1,000. Maybe one day my channel will do a lot better. If you guys haven't subscribed to MLH, he is a great dude. Go over and hit that subscribe button to his channel. He only needs 100 more people. to hit 1,000. I didn't take the John Deere job I got offered. Oh, really, Kyle? That's dude, that's good too. You got offered really good money at a fire truck shop. That's yeah, no brainer. Dude, like I said, it's all about the best that you're gonna be able to get for yourself. So that is awesome. Did you keep that boy in line this week? He was wild this week. I made a heck of a mess this week. It's been wild. Does anyone have any feedback on SunX 3/4 impact sockets or SunX tools in general? Consider buying them. Their sockets I've heard good things about. I will say that. Some of their wrenches I've heard some good things about, and I've heard some okay things about. But their sockets I've heard have been pretty good. SunX sockets I've heard are good. But definitely check into if you're going that route, SunX, Tecton, Gray Pneumatic, don't leave them out. They're all good. Pepe Macaroon, hey, how are you? Great to have you in the chat. I don't know if you've been here before. Did you forget about? You can't find the part number. Blue Point. We'll ask my dealer. Did not forget about you. Can't find the part number on the Blue Point hex bits. There you go. SunX or Williams? I like Williams. If they're the same price, Williams. MLH, I was just talking about you. Told everybody you were like 119 away from being 1,000. So see if we can't get you on a roll to it, buddy. No problem, Joey. I think it was on the tray that I did not keep. Isn't that how it always goes, man? At a Pete swap. That's what I mean. Texas Motor Speedway. Dude, that's awesome. Now we're getting rolling in here. See, everybody's in here, 5 minutes late, just like I usually am. So it's good to go. Today's my 12-year wedding. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yeah, coffee soon after a margarita. Everyone hit the like button. Mine is only up here by itself. Thank you so much, Steven. Hey, Murray. I'm glad you made it. I turned 45, but it's big for an old guy like me. I tried 45, but it's big for an old guy like me. MLH, how's it going? Joey, good to you. Diabolical, hey, how are you? Great to have you in the chat again, as always. I got to get a hold of you about those ratchets, and then sockets I got from you. We got to square up on that. Figure it out. Hello, Nick. How are you? No problem, MLH. Yeah, definitely. We'll. I need 2 videos. Awesome. That's awesome. Are you still working 2 jobs, man? Going like crazy, Joey? I hope you get to get it all figured out soon. Good evening, Thomas Stintz from Nebraska. Now we're talking. It's a good state out there. I think they grow a little bit of corn out there in Nebraska. Not sure. I don't know. I think my dad's waiting for corn and bean seed today. I think he's getting both today. Hey, John. Hello. Bubba. Hey, Egg Tech. I put some footage up on the channel of the parts. All ASAP. Joey for the moment. Steven. Yeah. 88-piece hex set I just bought last week, but I found it rebranded. I found out it's rebranded Capri Tools for 180 versus 400. If you want to save money, get this good set though. So BLPTHC87. Who is that from, Samuel? Jamie O, good evening to you and your family. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Hi, Stephen. I'm working at the pizza place doing deliveries. They feed me good. Man. Holy cow. 16 and a half mile walk. Give me a minute. I got to get Betty put away and I'll be back. Ooh, he was out in Betty today. Probably working on that screener. What's up, Mr. Jones? Nice to see you. Great to have you. Pepe Venezuela. Well, thank you very much. From Venezuela. That's getting out there. That's that is one country I have not seen on my lives yet. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. Or I don't even know if you're a guy or not or what, but Pepe with a dozer. Oh man, I have to check your stuff out. Do you have a YouTube channel, Pepe? Hi, Pepe. Blue Point. Oh, gotcha. It was a Blue Point set. Jay's Diesel, how are you? Nice to have some more Canadian fellas in here. Ag Tech from Saskatchewan. So we have Saskatchewan and Venezuela in this chat. What do you work on down there in Venezuela, Pepe? ZK Master Tech. Good evening. I actually joined in from a hospital bed after a complication with back surgery. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry to hear that, man. By the way, if you guys haven't checked out ZK Master Tech right here, check his channel out. He just posted a really, really good video on how to get into the John Deere. It's not really an apprenticeship program. It's more of a sponsorship program is what I would look at it as. And he works for Sloan Equipment, I believe is what they call it, a Sloan Equipment Company. But it's really a good program. I actually have a good friend of mine that went through that program. I think he graduated last year. So he's full-time now, and he went to the school in Ohio, I believe, is where he went to the John Deere school. He said it was a phenomenal program, and I know for a fact in the construction side that their training is super phenomenal. So I wish you all the best of getting back to work, and some night we're going to have you on here, and we'll chat about some John Deere stuff. AgTech 45 also works on the John Deere equipment up there in Saskatchewan. You guys may need to share some info on some stuff because he sees some stuff too. It's always good to have more. The more networking you can do, the better off you are, and that's what this is all about. Roadrunner M. Here's a question: whatever happened to Jay Young's channel? Who is Jay Young? I have no clue who that is. I have no clue. Hi, ZJ. Nice to see you. Yep, absolutely. Hey, Jordan. How are you? Nice to have you in the chat as always. Hi, Bill. Good evening. How's it going, Country Mile Garage? Get well, ZK Master Tech. Absolutely. Stopping by to say hi. Video streams. I figured I'd. Ozark Land. Well, hello. Thank you very much. Hope you feel better, ZK Master Tech. Good evening, Will. I've got an answer for you. Jordan Dippenhouse. I think that's how you say his name. Or Dippenhouse. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, Jordan. JD Tech program was good. I was in it. There's another guy that was in it. Hope your trip went well. ZK, hope you are back. Absolutely. Absolutely. Princess Jamie, were you in Dallas last week? Thomas, what's your folks' thoughts on either Matco Hyperstep bits or Mac twist drill that's going to bite the bullet on one or the other, but Mac bits are on back order. I personally think the Mac bits are good. I have an issue with the Matco ones. It's supposed to be lifetime warranty. I've got a whole bunch I've sent out to another dealer in another area, and I'm still waiting on that. A wrench that I'm waiting on. There's a lot of Matco stuff I'm waiting on. So I have an issue biting the bullet on Matco bits. It's tough. It depends. It's all about your dealer. That's what it's all about. I think the Hyperstep bits are a great concept. They look like they really will bite well. I really can't tell you either way. Who's your better dealer? That's what you really have to ask yourself. Who's going to support you longer with those lifetime warranty bits? Are the Hypersteps lifetime warranty or not? I got to sell their carbides. Good evening, JC Smith. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you took your wife out to a nice Mexican restaurant the other day. Absolutely. Get back in as soon as you can. I'll be in Dallas on Monday. Jay Young is nothing you're missing out on. Okay. I have no clue. I'm oblivious to it, so I have no idea, Tarek, but thanks. I guess. Taking off. Have a good one, ZK. Hopefully get well soon. There's that one. Evening, JC. Not sure what happened. Rumor has it he's still running his shop. Like I said, no clue. BC Digger Man. The oldest machine I ever worked on. I'm trying to think. Oh, let's see. What is the oldest thing? They're all old. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, I did work on a Cat D8 that had a pony motor. But other than that, I mean, I've worked on some, farm tractors that have been 1940s and stuff like that. But as far as construction equipment goes, I would have to say that D8 with the pony motor, and I couldn't even tell you what year it was. Couldn't even tell you. Bubba, when they stopped making the Cat D8s with the pony motors? Come on, you know. What era was it? Was it in the 70s when they were doing that, or was it 60s? I don't even know. It's been a pleasure to listen to you in this part of the world. Thank you so much, Pepe. I appreciate that. What do you do for a job over there? Are you an operator or a mechanic? Hello, JC. Diesel Dog might be the earliest I'm joining in. Really? Well, that's great. Maybe one of these nights we'll have you on, Diesel Dog. That'd be great. Connection in depth was not good. Saying hi to JC Smith. Hello, Princess Jamie. Oh boy. Hello, Joey and Joey. Or is it Joey squared? I don't know. Hello, Kelly and Mr. Doolittle. Eric, hello. Split point drills. BS, how are you? Nice to have you in the chat. Looks like you've been busy too. I liked your pump video. That was pretty good. I like that. Bubba here's okay. Got the Matco Hyperstep bits. If your dealer stays in business, right? That's the tough part. If not, you're gonna have a heck of a time trying to get them done. There you go. There's a lot of that stuff. The Mac Cobalt Machinist Length set, they're great. Yeah, I have those. Country Miles Garage. Rick, what's up? How are you? Nice to have you in the chat. Steven, sir, how are you? Let's see. I thought you said that. I'm shopping for a new box and cart. Is your cart sliding top? If so, where do you keep your pry bars? That was always the tough part. I kept my pry bars with a slide top in the top drawer, or with the screwdrivers in the second drawer down. That's where I kept them. But I didn't keep my 36-inch long, that 3-footer. I didn't keep that with me. To go ahead, too much work. I didn't go through the JD Tech program. $11 years ago, you went to Deere. That's awesome. How was that final tier 4 classes for the engines? That was a nice one, wasn't it? Long project. Hi, Steven. Long day, mowed and 4 properties. Yeah, I bet. That's a lot. So you had the old roll-offs going today. Because you haul around one set of mowing machines for all your properties, don't you, JC? And yourself, thanks for asking. Good evening, Jeff. Steven, doing good. Hello, Country Mile. AgTech, how are you? XFell, super sticker. Thank you so much, XFell. Pepe saying hi to AgTech 45. XFell saying hi. Hi, XFell. Kind of bummed out. The Yes Welder and the problem I found with it, I messaged the company. Their response was disappointing. Oh, that ain't no good. Up to 69 cat used pony motors. So pre-1969 was the dozer that I've worked on. So I'd say in the 60s. Gotcha. Wild Tech represent. A lot of Wild Techs in here tonight, isn't there? There's 2 for sure. So there's a couple more. Couple more sandbaggers that aren't saying they're from that they went to Wild Tech. All right, here we go. XFell, the heavy wrench Merlin at Harbor Freight sells half-inch automotive high float. Not perfect, not horrible. Right on, XFell. That sounds sweet. I don't even know if I'm subscribed to you, XFell. Let's see here. Let's see. I don't even know. It's horrible because I don't see. I don't see your channel on here, bud. X. I'll retype it. X P P H A E L. There it is. Subscribed. I didn't even know you had a channel, man. Miss Canadian Scrapper. Right on. Well, that's good to know. Now, geez Louise. All right. Hey, Steven. Hope you're doing well. BSS. Hi, XFell. Thanks, XFell. BSS small engines. It's practically dangerous in the wrong hands. Life-threatening for sure. Really? That ain't no good. UTI. I don't post much. Well, it's all good. I just didn't know. I was kind of shocked to see that. Is that I don't believe so. There's a different welder. He's got 2 welders right now that he's trying out. Not the Yes Welder is not the Lincoln. I can almost guarantee that. Wiotech or Tech 1985. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the Tech. Oh, here we go. Jeremy Schwab made it. Had to check out the Torque Test Channel's air hammer video. Gotcha. Gotcha. No worries, man. No worries. Sorry I'm late, guys. Had to make my kid dinner and eat with him. He's off playing Fortnite now. It's the Yes Welder MiG 205DS. What? Life threatening? Apparently. How we doing tonight, Jude? Power stroke, Jude, my brother. So MLH, quick question here. If you had Betty out today, how much work did you do on that screen plant? Just curious. Because Betty's like the screen fixer. It was interesting. Can't wait to see how the air hammers do. Had to get my start somewhere. Gotcha. MLH, Betty all tucked in for the night. Stephen Doolittle, my brother. Somewhere. Yep. Jude, you are the man. Country Mile for sure. BSS, when it comes to welders, I stick to Lincoln, Miller, and Hobart. In that order, BSS? Or BS, small engines. I actually had a guy have a question for something that you could answer today. He called me about his, I don't even know, I think it's a Briggs. But the governor gear was bad or wore out. Is it worth changing that? Having it changed or not? BS? You got an answer for that one? The governor gear is bad or wore out, something like that. And is it worth tearing that apart to have it done? Let's see here. It was crazy conversations time with a pony, 2 electric start. It was 6 volt or 12 volt. No 12s. Hey, Jude. Yeah. What sort of 1-inch air hammer does the heavy wrench have? 1-inch air hammer. I have the new Snap-on big air hammer. Is what I have. That's the only one I got. Mr. Jones worked on a 125-foot highline. Oh, dang, that's up there. Theo, my man, it was good. 6 volt or 24 volt? Sorry, no 12. It was crazy. Plastic governor gear for sure. Fix it. Gotcha. He's having it done. By the way, Blue is in the house. Uh-oh. What just happened? Like a TIG? Andy P., how are you? Great to have you in the chat. Mr. Jones, that's high. That is. Really? So you guys, you and X-Fella are saying, X-Fella are both saying to tear it down, huh? It's worth putting together, though? Because somebody said it wasn't worth fixing. By the time he tore it apart and put it back together, it wasn't worth fixing. But I don't know. AgTech TSS is doing this tomorrow. Yeah, let's discuss and change it. AgTech reaching out to be a guest. Pepe saying hi. Mr. Jones. Oh, yeah, the rest of the trucks and a lot look really, yeah, no doubt. Those are plastic, right? BS, Brandon. Thought they sold metal replacements. New engine's like 1,000 normally. Really? It's not a push mower. Rep dropped by and said he'd give it a go before I published the red video. What? Come on, man. That is wild. That is wild. Oh, man. I wish somebody just dropped by and say, give her a go on a welder for me. That'd be awesome, man. That's the cool stuff right there. Jude, I would love to. Sounds good. Be a guest on TSS. Yeah, absolutely. Ready to pay attention now? Yeah. Always ready to pay attention. Yeah, what time did you say? 11 Pacific. Okay, 11 Pacific. All right. Sorry, us East Coasters. That'd be 3 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that. I'm curious now. Monday, I'm going to find out. I still get a pony motor rebuild kit. Since you should, just to see. I mean, it's not mine to keep, understand. If I want it, I have to pay for it at a slightly reduced rate. That's awesome, though. Still, it's still cool to be able to run it next to it. You know what I'm saying? You got both machines. You can actually run it and give us a honest, hey, I like this better, or I don't like this better. You know, whatever it is. And it could be, hey, I really like the way the spool feed is set up on this one over this one, or whatever it may be. I like the cart better, the wheels better, or something. Who knows? That's awesome. The fine-tuned dialing, or I like this, whatever it is. That's cool. That is cool. Let's see here. Perfect Ag Tech. Reba is ready for tomorrow. Broken rear housing in LTL tomorrow at a Packer cylinder rebuild. Then the week is done. Dang! MLH, you are running hard right now. Jude, my man, how are things? Hey, JC and Jude, too. Yeah, I haven't seen too many. My weld supply shop put him. Oh, gotcha. So they sell both. So they're just saying, hey, you should really talk to this guy and get him one to use. So that way, man, but the funny part is the Miller welders have been, they are like, everybody knows them, right? And Lincoln is such a solid brand, though, that is like the unsung hero, I would say. It's like a solid brand of welder. I mean, Hobart is even somewhat more popular of a name than Lincoln anymore. I mean, but I don't, as long as they work, that's all that matters to me. So the other day, I got a truck selling story for you. JC's gonna love this. I think he might not. I'm not sure. Never really ends. Traveling to Kansas City in June for training. Anyone on that way? Hello, Diabolical. Kansas City in June. So anyway, I had a guy. It's so weird. I had a guy drop off a Cat Dozer D5C, and needs blade ball welded on and all this other stuff. Well, the guy that dropped it off isn't the actual owner of the machine, but he's like, start talking to the guy, and he's looking around the place. We got some stuff around the farm, whatever. And he says, hey, didn't you have that old 70s mud truck on 44s or 40? I'm like, yeah, they're 46s or 47s or whatever. They were actually like great ball tires, like that industrial tire size or whatever. But yeah, it was a big truck, whatever. It was sitting on there. And I said, yeah, I still got an old body out back sitting on a hay wagon frame, whatever. So then that was on, what day was that? That might have been on Monday. So the guy says, "Hey, I have a buddy. He's in old Fords. He might want it. Let me take some pictures. How much do you want for it? Blah, blah, blah." So I tell him a price, right? Mind you, this is a 70s Ford truck that has, let's see, there's a transmission in it. There's a C6 with a transfer case, and the drive shafts were in it. No axles, just the body, and that. The hood was in the bed of it. Anyway, so I tell the guy a price. So he calls me back that night, and he's like, "Hey, my buddy's super interested. Super interested. He wants to come out tomorrow and and look at it." So he comes out. The guy looks at it. He's like, "I'll take it. Can I pick it up tomorrow? I'll bring my flatbed, my car hauler." Now, this has got no axles, just sitting on leaf springs on the frame. So whatever. Get out the skid steer, pull it around, pull the hay wagon out, pick up the back end of the hay wagon, pick up the other side with my crane. All of a sudden, oil starts flowing from the outrigger, the slide out on my service truck. Oh man. Inside the stabilizer that slides in and out. Yep, broke a fitting off in the middle of there as I was loading this truck. So nothing really happened. It just sat down on this. It just kind of relaxed and sat down on the springs. And I loaded it up and it was gone. But I sold that old truck. It was perfect. But yeah, randomly the guy's just checking to see if I just seeing if what was going on, and next thing you know, he's buying one of his buddies is buying an old 70s Ford off me. What's this? Keith. I got so I fought on that dang hoses and everything inside that stabilizer to get them straight and laying right and everything like that. I bet you I had that sucker out 5 times to make sure it was right and perfect. Kept adjusting. Miller, probably is the same. It comes down to which has the rebate. There you go. My weld shop regional salesman called Thursday and asked me what I need to fill an order. I told him I buy when needed. He asked what I needed. I said goodbye. There's a man asked what I need to fill an order. Told him I buy what I need. Yeah. Crazy about collecting old junk. Oh, did it really? Dude, I can't wait to see some pictures of that. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal. Yeah, I don't like pushy salesmen. The other thing is pushy customers. How do you guys deal with pushy customers? Ones that are more like, I don't know. I have a hard time with I need to get a good deal guy. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. You're looking for the best deal. But absolutely, XFL. It was in the driveway right there. Boom. I left the state. I couldn't even pull it back in. The stabilizer wouldn't even come back in. Or up. So I had to do it right there where it sat. But yeah. But how do you deal with a pushy customer that's like, "Oh, come on, you got to give me a better deal than that." Dude, this is the time I spent on it. This is how much I charge an hour. It is what it is. If you want a good deal, go to somewhere else. I am not the Harbor Freight of mechanics. How's that sound? Crenshaw Gaming, nice to have you in the chat. I appreciate it. Crenshaw Farms, Crenshaw Gaming. Gotcha. Oh yeah, it would have been a great video. I blew an outrigger hose last week. Yeah, it's horrible. Thank you, Pepe. Appreciate it. I always check around farm yards. You never know what you find. I bought a 55 Ford truck from one yard I was at. That's awesome. I blew a hydraulic line on a little rollback in a guy's driveway when I was there to pick up his truck to fix. It was the day I wore town jeans. The They're work jeans now. Absolutely. It's oh my gosh. That is horrible. Inch or two before the fitting. Fire pushy customers. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't need them. You know what I mean? Like, how do you deal with that though? Do you just say, hey, see ya? Jake, it's going great. I was going to try to get a hold of you, but I figured it out. I went out on a New Holland the other day, and I was like, man, if I had Jake's number, I need to get a hold of Jake. But I got to figure it out. It was kind of a crazy deal. So, but it was good. Wouldn't move. It was what was that tractor? A T9 390, I think. It was a smaller 4-wheel drive one. But it's going great. How are you? It's probably getting right in the swing of things. Do you ask your grocers for a good deal? That's what I'm talking about. Why do these people want to? You can have it 3 ways: fast, cheap, or good. And I don't do the first 2. There you go. Maybe I should just put that right on the back of the truck. You can have it for 3 ways: fast, cheap, or good. I don't do the first 2. I like that, JC. Golly. Man, I let pushy customer wait an extra day. Well, it's not even, they're not even pushing you to do the work. They're just pushing you to do it cheaper. Like good isn't cheap and cheap isn't good. Absolutely. I mean, nope. So pay up. Yeah, but that's the tough part, What's going on, man? How are you? Nice to see your repairs for oats. How's it that's how all my jeans ended up. Absolutely. Tell him you give him 10% off his next repair and then just not do any work for him. Pushing new customers, I usually tell them my schedule is booked for the next 3 to 6 months, or just blow them off until pull them off. They are garbage humans. I've had no problems out of my ESOB welders. I've heard good things about ESOB as well. Let the wife deal with the pushy customers. You'll get your money. No, they don't. We don't need that. Built over bought. Town jeans are for rich people, JC Smith. I don't have any town clothes left. I had to buy clothes to go to, I seriously only have work clothes. Very close to work clothes. Will, how are you? Matt and Andy. Skilled labor ain't cheap. Cheap labor ain't skilled. Love it. This is solid stuff. That's it, Ryan. Nicely done. I learned my lesson real quick on trying to be cheap for my customers. Yeah, that's the worst part is I don't want to find the cheapest parts out there to put on. But yeah, it's crazy. Liam, Friday was the last day of school. Level 1 accreditation, got hired at the Freightliner dealership. Awesome, Liam. Yeah, keep turning wrenches. You're gonna do just fine. Go to a pain in the ass church. Yeah. I will, if a customer starts battering for prices, tells you how much money they have, how they pay their bills, and tells you how much more work they have, load up and leave. That's what I'm talking about. Anyone who is good at what they do is buried in work because the average American thinks they're above average. That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. Seems like great minds think alike. Absolutely. What's going on, Jim? Nice to have you in the chat. It's another lovely day. Are the customers pushy or just want it cheaper? Maybe delay it or have it sitting off to the side as a side project. Tell them it'll take longer. Yeah, I don't know. Like, good luck at a Freightliner. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mason, I always think you're trying to convince. I always think you are trying to convince me or them. Um, I give them an estimate, local dealer estimate, franchise estimate. Always the best deal. If they mention an independent shop, I tell them go ahead, tow it there. I'm not trying to beat Indy. Well, that's the thing, it's like, yeah. The Highline truck I worked on had a leaking PTO, top mount Allison 4000 trans, lots of pooling, found broken mounting bolt for the Muncie. Had to fabricate my own pump support brackets to fix it. Dang. Yeah, I've been busy. Had to go to the Deere dealer today to get a hose man. Hell gave me shit. It was an hour from the shop and they were 5 minutes away. That's awesome. That is awesome. It would be even better if it was for a Deere machine. You know what I'm saying, Jake? If you could walk in there and be like, what? You guys can't fix your own stuff, so I got to do it. That's awesome. I love it. Put a wine tax. Oh, I like that, Walter. Wine. JC, absolutely. I just shake my head and tell them, let's see how it goes after the first job. That's what I kind of looking for, like, it is what it is. Jake, you just want to see some quality equipment. We all know. Okay. Good Lord, Ag Tech. Now, I don't even know what to say. Mason, when they say money is not an issue, money is always the issue. That is a big pump on that beast. I bet. It is. It's crazy. That's the truth, JC. Yeah, I mean that's the biggest thing I'm trying to sort out is the people that really want to pay for the value or the people that don't want to. It's like it's just crazy. Most of the time, if someone is blowing away another shop on the price, they're undercutting themselves because building a business are so bad. Yeah, they don't have enough work. Absolutely. Co-sign 100%, JC. It was for a 535 quad, blew the LS line. Oh, really? Gotcha. Are the T9s the same as the case? This is like a 2011 tractor. Are they the same as the case in that year range? It's a T9 360 or 390, something like that is what it was. I can't remember. Built over bot high. They all want the quality of the greats with the price of the Harbor Freight. Yep, absolutely. Wayne, how are you? Thank you for the comment the other day. I appreciate that. Yeah, work first, video second. Oh, it's been wild though. Yeah, that outrigger really threw me for a loop this week. And then I went on that Cat D3C. That's an old power shift, or I would call it a power shift trans with the steering clutches, big old handles for steering. That I don't know if you guys caught that short video I put up there. I just figured I'd throw it out there. It was stripped splines of the pump. Parts should be in this week, I think. Hopefully. But some of you may or may not know, but that's a Mitsubishi dozer, kind of. They call it Cat, but get those people who call shops for lower price. Yeah, like I had a call the other day. Get this one. This was yesterday, Friday. So I had a call on Friday from a guy that said, hey, I got this Kubota wheel loader, blah, 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 whatever, right? And he's like, I need somebody to fix it. It won't go into gear. It won't move. Had, this, that, and the other thing is going on. Tells me the whole story, kind of. I said, yeah, I can take a look at it. I need the model, serial number. I want to make sure I have a book for it or find a book for it, source that. So I at least have a schematic when I go out there because I'm not real familiar on the Kubota machines. That's something I'm not super familiar with. It was, so I was like, well, whatever. And he's like, well, how much you charge? And I tell him all that good stuff. And he's not that far. He's maybe a half hour away. So I'm gonna go take a look at this Kubota, and next week or two here. I don't even know where I'm at on my list right now. I just got home an hour ago, or 8 o'clock. I got home, and yeah, trying to get stuff done. But anyway, so he's like, yeah, you're gonna be the fourth guy to look at this machine. Sorry, what? Fourth, fourth guy to look at this machine. That's insane. This is what he told me. I had 4 other mechanics look at it, or you'll be the 4th mechanic to look at it. How confident are you that you can get it to move? I'm okay. I think it'll be okay. But apparently it's okay to just walk away from this machine. They're cool with it. I don't even know. It's crazy. So maybe I'll do a video on that because it's something a little bit oddball. And I'll see if they'll let me. Charge what you feel you're comfortable with. Cover your expenses. Be honest. Work with pride. Sleep well. That's the thing. MLH is being able to sleep at night, right? Like I do charge. I charge what I charge, so it is what it is. I charge what I charge. So I mean I can sleep well at night. How do the wheels work out for you? When they say I can get over there for less, I say sounds like you know where to go. Absolutely. What wheels? I've got a guy that tells me money doesn't matter to him, and he just keeps coming back. I'm not taking advantage of him, but I make more money off him than anyone else because he lets me fix it. That's the nice part, right? MLH, don't know. Didn't know you slept. Yeah, no doubt. He takes naps, I think. Built over bought. Exactly. I find farmers will complain about the bill for fixing their equipment, but they don't complain about the bill to fix their boat. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I love it when they actually let me fix stuff. It's tough because then there's always it's just crazy. The more fun the item is, the more they will pay to make it work. Absolutely. Forecasters from Harbor Freight. That'd be good to go, Jude. I'll check my schedule. Monday, I have a problem with a manual lowering valve velocity fuse. Diagnose. Joey, but the trucks need to rest. Well, that's why you have 2, isn't it? MLH, so you can put 12 hours in Betty and 12 hours in Reba and then switch back to Betty. So you just get a nap in between. Manual lowering valve circuit. I've never worked on one of those before either. Are you talking about just like a pull cable that actually lets it lower down? Not bad. Just left the shop. I'm working. So it could be worse. I can afford it for a bit. I got a boom down on a skid. I got the boom down on the skid steer. It wasn't fun, but it's fixed. Did you end up having the could you power up that parking that the solenoid down there and let it down by hand or not? I was curious on that. I texted you back and I was like, man, maybe that would work, but I wasn't sure. Few and far between here, but my understanding they are very similar, just different features in the cab, and frames are slightly different. Really? So the frames are different too. Yeah, neighbors need it. JC Smith, the cashier's from Harbor Freight on your live stream. Ag Tech, what skid steer you're working on? It was a 320. John Deere. Steven, that project got started yesterday, and I should be back on it tomorrow. I need some more materials. Oh, man, I need a 3.2-liter Jeep motor. I don't know. Oh, I caught the comments. Oh, I am super tired today. No, we ended up with your first suggestion, held it up with the crane and cut the lines. Yeah. Sometimes when you cut those lines, ag tech, it actually makes it nicer for spinning off those flanges. It makes a hell of a mess. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It must have been messy, but if you cut the line in the right place, be okay. Hold her up with the crane, be all good. Steven, I like how it's coming along. I got derailed by the welder safety issue. It took some time to look into it. Fearless Ferris Fire. How are you, Gabe? Bubba, it was a rusty 320 Deere. Gary Craft the Fur. Hello, how are you, Gary? Nice to have you in the chat. Self-employed or dealership? What's your opinion now? True thoughts. Oh boy. I self-employed. Independent self-employed. I'm not looking back on my decision as a poor one at all. What do I miss about the dealership? The people. The people I worked with, my coworkers. Some of the training center is a resource that I would miss. We had a training center second to none at our dealership, and they were super good people. And that's really it. That's it. Other than that, I am. Am I making buckets of money more than I made at the dealership? Probably not. I mean, when it comes down to it, at the end of the day, I'm buying more, I'm spending more, so I'm making a little bit more. I'm making more money than I did at the dealership. I'll say that though. But as far as satisfying, independent, it's good. I like it. I'm digging it. But it's not for everybody, Mason. It's not for everybody. Why do they ask so much about pony motors? The last one I saw was grandfather's lives about 30 years ago. I'm already 40 and 20 working as a mechanic. Pony motors, Pepe. Somebody asked me about the oldest machine I worked on. It had a pony motor on it, so we were kind of laughing about that. Chat the welder. Good. What do you suggest I use to grease the gears in my Aircat? Right. Really anything. Any grease is better than no grease at all. But they make those little hand pump grease guns. If you got a regular grease gun and you got one of those pointed tips, just get it on there and give it a shot every now and again. You'll be okay. Remember, any oil is better than no oil at all. Keep that in mind. An old man told me that one time. And if you think about it, that's a really good way to think about it. Liam, should a newer tech spend the money on Snap-on, Mac, torque wrench, or stick with Napa Canadian Tire ones? Used often, half-inch drive. What are you working on, Liam? That's my question. Are you doing engine work? Are you torquing wheels, torquing lug nuts? What are you torquing? That's what really boils down to. I would say buy the best you can afford at the time. If you think you can afford that, Snap-on or Mac, but really, I think your precision instruments you should really have something you're going to rely on. That's what you really need to do. Because I put a lot of trust in those. Truck from version 3200. Holy cow. I won't be recommending it. Hello, Fair. My coworker is leaving this summer. I'll be in the shop. Only one in the shop. Dying. Not making buckets more money yet. There you go, JC. I appreciate that. Thank you for that word of inspiration. I appreciate that wholeheartedly. Still watching out for more videos of people pulling out starters with skid steers. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. How hard is it to get a job as a mechanic at a heavy equipment dealership? Right now, dude, if you got a pulse and a crescent wrench, they probably take you on. I'm not going to lie. We are hurting so bad for equipment technicians and truck technicians. Gabe, it is insane. I would think you could get picked up. I mean, you're a smart dude. You know your way around a tool. And if you had any inclination that you wanted to do something like that, I guarantee a company would be silly to pass you up. I think you're brave for using a Canadian Tire torque wrench. I think that's what it is. Oh, you're welcome, MLH. Here's that was ridiculous. I know. The only thing I miss about the dealership is having a service writer, a good service writer. Yeah, that's the downside to it is the billing. Trying to get it all typed up, written up, and all that good stuff. But that's what I do miss is the camaraderie of that. Yeah, there you go. Hello. Tag 45. About to pull the fuel pump on the POS Chevy. Have a good one. Good luck with that, dude. Good luck with that. My opinion, go for the good one, and then you don't have to buy it twice. That's a good one. Check it out. Smash the like button. Thank you for that, Mr. Jones. Liam, go for Precision Instruments. They are awesome. I like my digital gear wrench torque wrenches. You're fine. You're fine, Power Stroke Jude. Pop up just on my phone tonight. Phil, the cream is always rises to the top. You'll be fine. Thank you. Thank you very much, JC. I appreciate that. Hey everyone, Josh is in the house. What's up, Joshua? You are awesome, Joshua. He's been posting quite a bit lately on the old YouTube. Oh, no problem, man. No problem. I think you would make a great technician, man. I mean, you're definitely smart, methodical. That's really the thing that people really miss on a quality of what it takes to be a good mechanic is someone that has a methodical way of. It's a methodical thing. You gotta do this. You know, it's kind of like it's kind of crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Always try to make it right. Don, welcome back. How was the pizza? It's going great, Jeff. It's going good. It's going good. Got to bounce, have some prints. I have to have a good week. Be safe, MLH. He's close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, Precision Instruments makes the Snap-on. Yeah, Precision Instruments is a great one. If you want to buy it's actually the name brand of the name brand, if you want to call it that, because they're rebranded, whatever. What's up, Josh? I don't think precision is needed too much on heavy equipment. Unpopular opinion, engine will blow up if it's off 5% off. Well, not really, but I definitely Head bolts, man. You're talking about so much compression on head bolts and their torque to yield. So now you got angles, and it's tough because I mean, you're really pushing it to its limits. That's the biggest thing. Engine work. If you're doing engine work, you need to have precision tools. That's the way it is. In my mind, like don't buy a cheap dial indicator to measure your liner height. I mean, buy a good quality tools will help you in the end. Um, as though just the way I got, like it's just crazy. Hey Jeff, Jake CDI is snap on. XFL, the engine will not blow up, but the gaskets will. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that. Oh, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Boy or girl? Boy or girl? Come on now. What do you got? Boy or girl? Congratulations. Mason, keep those ladies running and earning. What am I snap on now? Congrats, prepare for oats. Congratulations. Boy or girl? See, Ag Tech wants to know too. Joshua loves the RBRT tools. Buy once, dry once. It's the way I see it. Yeah. Cry once. Congratulations. Cry. Thanks, JC. It was a boy. That's awesome. Congratulations. I'll be waiting for my cigar in the mail. No, I'm just joking with you. But congrats, man. That's a phenomenal time. That's phenomenal. A lot of people here saying congrats. ZK Master Tech, he's back. He's still in the chat. I tell you what, you're down in Texas, aren't you, Fearless? Gabe. Yeah, but I mean it's a great industry to be in. Being independent though has definitely got its struggles. I do a lot more paperwork now than I ever have. Trying to find out all that stuff. So it's all good. Hey, it's a boy. Heck yeah, congratulations. I'm still alive. That's good. I hope your back feels better because you're coming in. You guys are planting now. You got to be in the thick of it out there. I just seen a couple guys starting to scratch the ground today. Yeah. Oh, Will, I gotta answer your question. You had the question about the welding of the cylinder, right? Talked to the old time welder before thing. He said, "Oh, we talked about it, and you're gonna need some sort of copper inside of that hole." So what he's got is he's got a cylinder that's broke. I'll give you a quick. Maybe you guys can see this. Maybe you can't. So it's not a very big cylinder. I'm trying to get the light right. Is that the way they're shining? I don't know. I'm trying to do it so you can't see it. Oh, maybe you can see it there. You see it there? Anyway, the cylinder eyelets broke off. So what you want to do is get a piece of some sort of copper in the middle of that, V it out the best you can, which it already looks like it's pretty well to the point of V'd out. But V it out the best you can. Here's a better picture of it, maybe. Anyway, V it out the best you can. Put a piece of copper pipe in there or something in 7018, like a 332nd, 7018. The copper will stop that weld from encroaching on your hole, and it will be, and then he said after it's hot, while it's still hot and you're welding it, take your chip and hammer and try to peen it a little bit, and it'll force the grains to weld tighter because you want them grains to be as tight as possible, and use the smallest beads you can and run as many as you can. Tap them in between while it's still hot. But definitely put some copper in the center of that, so that way you can, you don't have to grind as much out when you're done. But yeah, if you can fit a copper pipe in there, that'd be perfect. And like a 7018 is what he was saying, because you're not really sure exactly what the material is. So a low hydrogen would be probably your best bet there. Northern Nevada. That'd be great. What's up? Oh, what's this?
Banana bread.
I got a plate delivered to me.
Yeah.
It's worth getting rid of this. Thank you.
Welcome.
Tell your mom thank you. What do you guys think's on the plate? Almost see through it, but not really. What did she make? Oh, banana nut bread. Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna set that right there. What's up, Diesel Tech 73? My place does a lot of paperwork. Hey. Oh, Northern Nevada. They should have something up there. Stop wrenching the bolts. People think it's so much easier to work for themselves until they do it. I'm sure because it's it's good though. I like it. Been self-employed for 20 years now. That's awesome, Country Mile. Not dinner. Banana bread. Banana nut bread. It's still warm. No problem. No problem at all, man. Yes, you did, Joshua. I'm gonna have to check out the date. I'd send a piece down to you, JC, but I don't know what it costs the next day air it. I was hoping it would. Banana nut bread's better than pork chops. Well, I don't know. Yeah, totally, Wayne. Totally. Yeah. Nick's close enough to smell it. I tell you what. Yeah, it wouldn't be warm anymore. I sent it in the oven with a timer on and get down to them. That was phenomenal. She did a good job. Thank you, Mrs. Wrench. Can't call her. Or heavy. You have an answer. Nick, I did not have a side hustle going. To be honest with you, I never really did the side hustle thing. I always said no. I always said no. People would always ask, and I'd say no. I would help out friends, family, stuff like that here and there. But they'd have to be a really good friend. And not really own a business that would compete with my company. That would be it. If it did, it would be something that was more of a helping out a friend than doing a job, if that makes any sense. You know, like, hey, I can't really figure this out. Can you come over and take a look at it? It's all. So no, I did not. But I did do a lot of work for a lot of people that were out in the industry, and people have known me. And like I said, I always stayed away from it. And And now, um, I think it's paying off because all those people I've said no to for years, I can say yes to now. And it was good. It's been good. Straight for it when I was 21. Yeah, butter would make it better. You're right. But that's okay. The rest of the loaf is upstairs. To worry about making money. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Stephen. You only have to worry about that. But which one? Which one, JC? Which one? The international? Or they're both internationals. I know it's not a roll back, it's more of a roll off trailer or truck, or the tandem. Which one? Might have to. Mine's getting rough too. Might have to get a new one out of the box. Yeah, it's a challenge, but it's good. Yeah, it's totally worth it. I know, Jude. I mean, you know, it's weird, Ag Tech. I don't think I've actually taken any customers or business away from my company at this point. It hasn't been. It's no factor on their business. To tell you the truth, it's been a lot of people that have just that never really used my company that are looking for somebody different, and it's been good. Like I said, it's the customer base is definitely not what I expected, but I'm glad for what I have because it's not all one customer. It's not all. It's a bunch, and there's people calling every day, finding my number from somebody who's somebody who's somebody. Nick, is it better to go for something you love versus something you've just always been good at? Man, I tell you what, it's if you do what you love every day, you're not going to love it anymore. But if you do what you're good at, you can treat it as just making money. Yeah, you were late. I was early tonight. I'm grilling Angus burgers right now because I didn't get to last weekend and I'm still hungry. I went upstairs last weekend and I made steak, leftover steak. Put it in the air fryer. Roll off is still interesting. The tandem for sure. But that's I wasn't sure. You call it the roll off, not the roll back. Gotcha. I just lost my spot. There it is. Man, you got to go to the ball game. That's awesome. How was it? Yeah, you definitely don't get paid. for every hour you put in, but you get paid for the hours that you can bill. I guess that's really what it boils down to. Is not every hour is billable, and every hour that's billable though, you have to get paid for. That's a tough one. There you go. They got numbers from happy customers. Yeah, word of mouth has been awesome for me. Yeah, I was not trying to take their business at all. And that's a non-factor. I mean, I'm nobody. I'm one service truck, right? Compared to a fleet that's statewide. I'm not going to dent that. You know, that's true. Yeah. Are you really working? Good point. Leave your love as a hobby. I like that too, though. I do think that I do enjoy what I do. I do enjoy what I do. So, but do I? But my love, I don't know. You know, it's what it is. I have an opportunity to get a 97 Ford Super Duty with A400 cab and axle. It only needs a transmission. $1,000. Put a service bed on it, which I have found for 2,500. Also found a hydraulic crane for 2,500. Should I follow that? You could, Gabe, but I would definitely think I'll tell you this. I would have not done it another way myself. I think the dealership route is a great route to get yourself started, established, and learn a lot of things before you go out on your own. I think that's really a good route. Is it? It's a long game though. That's the thing. Either play the long game, but the short game may get you there faster. I mean, jumping out and going on your own, it may or not. I don't know. It's good. Gotcha. Anthony Davis, what's up? JC knows. I love my paycheck and love knowing I did a job correctly. That is enough. Yes, that's enough. Nathan Hale, good evening. How are you? I managed chocolate chip cookies in a live stream. When it was over, I went inside and I could smell. Oh my gosh. That's phenomenal. She is too good to you, JC. MG, thanks for the videos, Heavy Wrench. I watched from Canada. I am an industrial millwright. Picked up the white KRSC tool card after seeing yours. Oh my gosh, sweet. Sweet. You're from Canada. Well, there's a few other Canadians in here too. Celtics fan. Hey, Jude. Built over bought, I agree. Turned what I loved into my main income, and I regret it. Nowhere near as enjoyable as it once was. Hey, Josh. Thanks for all the help last week. 100 pointers of the DT. Awesome. Awesome. The group helped out, Nathan. Thank you very much. The Heavy Wrench took the 4 biggest contracts away from his dealership and their top mechanics. Now they have a corporate campaign of how to treat their heavy equipment mechanics better. Oh, man. I'm married above my class for sure. Yes. I know what you mean there. Mike Jones flat out told us the one night. I don't know if you were on that live stream or not, but he mentioned your name for sure. He's like, boy, you outpunted your coverage for sure with that one. Yeah, if there's there's a competition for who married up the highest. I tell you what, I could probably do pretty well in there. I bet you I'd be a top 10 finisher. Oh man. More Canadians. Yep, more Canadians, more Canadians. It's awesome. You're not supposed to admit it, JC. If she ever figures it out, she'll take advantage of that. Nah. First of all, she knows. I guarantee she knows. Didn't take. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Gear and Loathing. Hi, everyone. Hello, Ag Tech. She thinks she married. Oh, really? Whew, man, JC, you truly are a salesman, aren't you? Like, you sold her. I feel like I sold my wife a jalopy and told her it was a Benz, you know? Like, hey, look at this. Oh, man. If you're thinking of going out on your own, you better give it a try rather than wishing you didn't. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though. Don, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You sold her. You sold her, JC Smith. That right there. I hope she's watching with you. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Enjoy that new baby boy. That is phenomenal. Congratulations again. Need to watch and learn so much more from JC. Absolutely. Yeah, I gotta start catching those again. I've just been working. It's crazy. Good evening, Black Smoke. How are you? What was I gonna say? Phil, let me know ASAP. We're starting the graduation party invite. Okay, sounds good, man. I bought a half-inch stem of 300 foot-pounds. I'm not looking back. It's student discount. Yeah, absolutely, Thomas. Yeah, if you got the student discount and you can buy a Tech Angle 300 foot-pound torque wrench, buy that sucker up. That is a good deal at 50% off. Tell you that right now. That is a really, really good deal. Make sure you take the batteries out, though. If you guys have Tech Angles and battery-powered torque wrenches, take the batteries out when you're not using them. Don't leave them in there. It's not worth it. The corrosion properties. It's if it corrodes inside that handle, they will not cover that under warranty. Just so you know. And I don't know if they can fix them or not, but definitely take them out. Last live, I had some rants. Not enjoyable for all. Oh, I would have enjoyed it. I like your rants, JC. Generally, your rants are good. I feel like this welder could be a rant on a live stream. The one thing I like about working for yourself is you no longer get much time off. Yeah, there's not much there, especially if you have a 10K thermal optics or whatever. Yeah, you need to just take the batteries out. It's not worth it. Not worth it at all. What do you mean? All my friends think I work half days. I tell them, sure, I only work 12 hours once in a while. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, JC's live streams are good. I like them. I enjoy them. Usually there's a good rant on there. Man, I'm tired. I am tired. I didn't get home till 8 o'clock tonight. It's 10:30 now. I don't know. Has anybody else got anything you want to chat about tonight? Because I am really thinking about wrapping her up. Largest 50 millimeter, 50, 50. Joe Biden twice today. But yeah, I can't stop yawning. I tried to drink that sugary drink, and then she gave me some food. And yeah, best. How's your pond? Oh, the pond. The pond. It's doing good. The aerator is working. Well, I guess it's just more of a fountain than anything else. But it's doing good. It looks pretty clear. It's still kind of mucky in the bottom, which is going to be for a while. I think I just need to drain it, dig it out, and be done with it. Yeah. Best infrared thermometers. I don't really even know. I have the Snap-on one. I don't know if it's that great. It works. Seems good, but it was expensive. Never seem to take one. Yeah. I'm taking off, Josh. Snap-on. Freaking love. Oh, yeah. They're awesome, dude. Awesome. Muskrats in our pond. They destroy the cord of my fountain. No more lights or fountain. That is horrible. Yeah, the guy I bought the fountain off of, he said that the muskrats like chewing the cords on the pond. They just like chewing them. I don't know, because he asked me first thing. He's like, well, I give a 1-year warranty on this one. And he builds them himself. So it's been good. Planters are rolling this week. Muskrats are happy. Yeah, I think I'm going to take off, guys. I apologize for that. Need to trap them. Absolutely. I appreciate you guys all stopping in. I'm going to go get some sleep. I have not had any sort of good sleep in a while. Have a good one. I appreciate it. And I will watch for your stuff. Have a good night, guys. Quarter's not cheap, 125. Yeah. And it's nuts because you're actually tossing it in the pond, right? So you definitely want it to be a good one. So good night, everybody. Give your thumbs up on the way out. I appreciate that. You guys have a good night, and we will chat at you soon. Hopefully I'll get a video out next week. I got to do some editing, but I just ain't got time. I'm trying to make that money. Have a good one. Thanks.